Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm Joe from Lockdown Art and Beyond, and today is another unboxing, but this time it's the quarterly Artful box. So this has changed recently from being a mystery supply box to a art school in a box. It's every 3 months, so different to Scrawler box. And it's all about teaching you how to use the supplies now, rather than mystery art supplies. This quarter is paint markers. I will admit, I did consider not getting this box this time around. I've had so many paint markers from Scrawler box. But I thought I would give it a go and see where we go from here. So let's unbox it and see what we've got. I admit, when I unboxed the last box, the mixed media box, I wasn't impressed. So I think that's why I've got this one, because I love Artful, I love what they do, and I didn't want that to be the last box I got. So let's hope this, fingers crossed, feels better. Okay, so first of all, lots of wrapping. Put that over there, which has got on everything. That's going to annoy me, I will have to sort that out. I'm guessing this is the paint markers, which is a nice way to put it. Yeah, unfortunately the packaging has got everywhere. We always get some cards. I've got some voucher things for wine. Hello Fresh. This is different. Instead of A4 paper, we have just slightly bigger than A5. I don't know if this is a cost cutting measure or not. Artful paper is generally a good quality. This does feel a bit different to their normal cartridge paper. But yeah, if it is a cost kind of thing, it's not the only. It feels a bit much when we've been paying more for the box. Yeah. I'm not saying it's not, you don't get much for your money, but this feels a little bit light. And after the mixed media box as well. And that's our magazine. And we've got a pencil. So all in all, for an Artful box, yeah. Let's see how many paint markers we have got. I'm going to be getting this stuff everywhere forever. Okay, they're chunkier than I thought they were going to be. So we have a total of 10 markers. No black, which surprises me. 1 green, 2 purples and a pink, which feels a bit of an overkill. 1 orange, a yellow, a red, and 2 blues and a white. Yeah, so far not impressing me, unfortunately. Sorry, Artful. And the pencil is another F pencil. Yeah. Right, let's have a quick look in the magazine. The magazine is good. I'm not saying it isn't. But this is meant to cost $7.95. So we've got tutorials, which will be later on. I like the idea of fish on glass, but yeah. Brief history of street art. Here is our breakdown of supplies. which used to have prices, and generally these went all the way across there. How to start them? Well, these are refillable. Okay, that's good. I like that because, you know, less waste. And then some basics. And then we can get the tutorials all at the back. Right, I'm just quickly going to find the Artful Daily Challenge there. Because if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook or even Twitter now, I tend to put them up. So let's see. I know I'm going to know some of these people. I know I am. Yeah. Christopher has got in here. Chris. He's amazing. He deserves so much to be in here. Yeah, I'm glad they focused on him. Definitely deserves to be in here. So, yeah. Definitely go and follow Chris. He's brilliant. But yeah. Right, let's get started and test out these pens. So we're going to have to activate all of them, obviously. There's only 10, so... Oh, I don't have to get that in plastic, which is always a good start. Obviously, shake it and pressing it a few times to get the ink to come down. And that's coming down pretty quick, you can see, or I can see it anyway. There we go. Flooded the nib there. I mean, it's a nice colour and it's a nice kind of feel to the pen. So that is... Do we have a colour on it? No, we do not. Okay, fair enough. Or am I missing it? It's on there? No. It's a nice light purple. Pink next. I might just speed this up for you, so yeah, let me get them all shook up, activated and drawn on here, and then we'll come back to them. You can see me do it. Okay, so that's all of them activated. I doubt you can see the white. I can barely see it, and I'm right on top of it. Thoughts on the colour range. I already kind of had a thought of it. Personally, these three, I would have swapped out any of them for a black. I think not having a black is a bit of a mistake, but yeah. The blue, I would have quite liked a bit of a darker blue, but that's me. You know, or I mean, the fact we have two purples seems a bit strange when we don't have two of others. But hey ho, not my choice. And I'm sure lots of other people will like the colour palette. Now let's see how they layer on top of each other, because these are already dry. They dry pretty quick. Let's start with the white over. I think if that was a bit drier it might look better. That obviously layers quite nicely. I mean, they feel really nice to use, I will give you that. They don't scratch on the paper. Yeah. I don't know if it says about storage on them. Obviously, I know paint markers have to be stored flat. You can't store them upright because it goes funny. It's a bit like alcohol markers. I haven't actually seen anything about that. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen anything about that. Let's have a go at making some faces. That looks kind of cool. So it says to start with from the lightest colours for the base layers, and then obviously go to dark. So draw in some random shapes. So yeah. And then we can give them some eyes and some faces. Yeah, let's have a go. I'm going to use just a little bit to do it. And yeah, let's see what we do. Let's start with this. Also, the paper is holding up pretty well with them, I think. Hasn't bled through, which is good. I'm kind of using all the pastel colours because it said to go light to dark. So. But I'm going to do a green one. We will use some of the darker colours just to see how they work. I think that basics tutorial is a good idea to get people to kind of just use them quickly and see how they work. And as it's like art school in a box, you need to go through the basics. That is the point of it. And build up. People are coming at it from different levels, obviously. Give that a bit more time to dry. As I'm giving it a bit more time, I'm going to do an orange one. That's where my white is. Let's just see this corner. I mean, they cover quite nicely. It's not like a slow thing. That's dry enough now. Let's put some eyeballs on. And this is where I'd quite like the black. That's too wet still. I don't really know what colour to do the eyeball. I think I'm going to have to go with the purple. Put some ears on him. So that's our first little deed. Obviously I didn't wait for the white to dry, and I probably should have done. Oh well. That's now dry enough. That's dry enough. So I'm going to do this one slightly different. Have some yellow eyes on the side. I think I might go with yellow eyes at the top for this one. Probably should have let that dry a bit longer. Whoops, it's all gone kind of green now. Oh well. Get that off. Obviously you can use a bit of paper rather than your hand, as I say every time, because I stupidly do it all over my hand. Kind of made me think of a robot. Kind of makes me think of a frog, that one. Very miniaturistic frog. Strange looking frog. Bit of an alien, maybe. Let's go back to the purple. For this one, I mean, they do layer over each other really nicely, as long as you make sure they're dry. It's a nice little basics tutorial to have a go at different things. But I'm going to leave that there now. So, yeah, final thoughts. The supplies are nice. I'm not going to say they're not. I'm not going to say they're not good quality. They are. What I'm going to say is I'm not sure it's value for money. I could be wrong. I'm not an expert by any sense, in any stretch. But yeah, it wouldn't be something I'd pay the amount of money for that we do. Which I think is $39.95 now. So nearly £40. I know paint markers can be expensive, but in the past we've had full watercolour pans at the lower box price. We had A4 paper, we had brushes, we've had all of those things included in one box. And I know costs have gone up, I'm not saying they haven't, but it still feels a little bit pricey for what we've got. Based on previous boxes. So I'm going to leave it there. If you can please like and subscribe, I'd be grateful. All my social media stuff's down below. I do the Artful Daily Challenge, as I've said. I may be a day behind, but I do it. And I like Artful. I'm going to say that. I do like Artful. I like what they do. And they've made some really good boxes in the past. This one's just not probably for me. So until next time, take care, and I'll see you soon for another video.